Welcome to another video on smartphone graphic design by LTech Academy. So in this particular video we'll be learning how to design a simple, very simple basic flyer for album cover, and also I'll be introducing with a very important app you will need to know as you journey under graphic design as a skill, smartphone graphic design to be precisely. And this app is called background eraser. Eventually in your designs you may need to remove background of an image, although Pixellab is limited to some extent, but then background remover is an app that helps you a lot. So you just open your Play Store and search, you will see a background eraser. This is how it looks. So just try and download one. This one is around 11 megabytes. Just try and download something heavy. Alright, and then this is how the interface of this one looks like. I'll open it so that you won't download the wrong one. Alright, so this is how this one looks like. Alright, so and also you can there are many ways to use the app. You can either open it and add image, or you can open your gallery. For example, we're making use of this image, so I want to just pick out the lady. So I'll just tap share here and then look for background eraser. I will select it, wait for it will process. Just tap on this good here and then we are done. Alright, so it will try and dictate what you may want. So okay, so its Pixellab is limited to an extent as compared to system. As you can see, this is how the edges look, but this will do what we want to do. Alright, so just tap on good here, and then if your data is on, definitely there will be advert, and then just save your work and it's saved. Alright, so we have it saved. I'll go back, but I will now proceed to our Pixellab and begin the design. First of all, let me show us what we'll try to create. What we'll be trying to recreate is just something very simple. So we're trying to recreate something like this. With your knowledge, I believe this is something you should be able to do to some extent, something similar to this. So I'll proceed, as if you observe carefully, this is a square design. So I'll proceed further and open my Pixellab. So just open your Pixellab, make sure you scroll here to blank document. So I'll come here and change the resolution to 3000. Now please listen to this is very important. If you want to design an image if you want your design to have good quality view and looks, you'll have to be changing this resolution aspect ratio here, that is width and height. Alright, if you want to maintain square design, just make sure it's still on the same number. Just use something above 3000. Alright, this will give you work above 1 or 2 megabytes, which means a better quality output. Okay, it won't be blur or look like WhatsApp sent or Facebook upload design. Alright, so this is what I usually do. So proceed from here. Alright, so let me show you the image we are doing again. We are doing something like this. Alright, so there is one thing. There are many ways to begin the design. You may begin with background. Alright, so you may begin with the image. So I will tap here and add the image we may use. So this is the lady. I will tap her. So I'll crop her. Alright, so I won't really need her full body. So I'll crop it. Make selection to something close to what I want. Alright, so I'll now tap on good. Alright, so this is what we have. So I'll tap the image and keep it here. I'll be showing you this so that you don't get lost or distracted with what you are trying to do. So I have my image, and I think my image is in perfect place. So what you should do is, once you know you've kept something where you want, you can lock it. This makes the image fix in that position. So the next thing we will do is background. So let me, first of all, you can go to gradient here. Gradient means background that has been mixed instead of pure color. So I'll pick here. Okay, so you can tap this block plus button here. This allows you to manipulate the color. I will change it to, I think it's brown. I think the color is brown. So I'll tap it something like it. It's a bit dark, so I will extend the height. Alright, are you seeing? So I just say we are creating something similar. Alright, now let me reduce it. Alright, so we have one here. Alright, so follow me, let's see what's next. Is the album. Alright, just that's why I said it's something very, very simple. So bless me, I think. Yeah, so I'll come to fonts here. That's why if I prefer you use the particular Pixellab I sent you, if you use it you should see all these fonts here on your app. So I'll look for a font. I may not have the font that was used there, but I'll look for something cool. So I'll pick this for example. So now what just happened, in case you come across it in your design, just don't get confused, don't freak out. Just if it's a text you are trying to resize and it move this way, just come here under this option, remember the relative position and centralize it. You come back here, okay, then you can now resize it here to avoid repetition. So I'll unlock this image and move it inside a bit. I'll lock it again, and this one I will increase the size a bit. Alright, that's why I say it's very, very simple. Alright, so are you seeing? We're almost done already. It's just anticipate. So I'll add a text. Probably I will use Calibri. So you can search Calibri font free download on Google. Alright, so Calibri, I will tap anticipate. I hope my music is not too loud. Let me reduce the volume a little bit. Alright, so still on it. By the way, this may not necessarily be what you're supposed to do next, but I just put a break so that you don't get bored of learning. So let's be doing something cool once in a while. Alright, so we have anticipate, very simple, and maybe reduce the size a bit. Alright, so 30 should do. I'll relatively put it center. Alright, so we are there. I'll move this up a bit. So what's next? That's why I say this design is one of the simplest one. Okay, the name of the design, okay, name of the artist. So I'll duplicate this one. Okay, let me. Alright, I was trying to see if I can use somebody's name. Adabara Esther. Let me just use her name. Adabara Esther. Alright, so Adabara Esther, we have her. So let me just make the design a little bit cooler here. I'll add a shape here. Alright, so I'll add a shape here. Alright, so I'll add a shape here. I'll click here and hold this name layer up so that it will be on top. It's still not showing because it's white text, so I'll tap on the layer and go to color and ensure I pick something that will be visible, for example this. So I'll go back to the spacing that I attached there and reduce it. I'll reduce it down a lot to 0 so that I can increase the size of the name first. Alright, so I think 40 will do. Okay, let me keep it 45. Let me keep it 45. Now I can extend the spacing here. Alright, let me keep the spacing on 7. Alright, so we have it here like this. Alright, so you can use any fonts. You can even use Arial fonts or something that is big here. Who knows? And then next you just need to have who produced by. Alright, so let's see who produced by YD Studio. Okay, is it produced? Yeah, Sapa. Alright, so I'll use my own studio. I'll use our own LTech studio photography now. Alright, I'll use general studio. I will extend it. So I'll just reduce the opacity a bit. Alright, 50 should do. Alright, so I think we have something. And just imagine, should I add something? Yeah, let me just show you something. I'll add some image. I will probably send the image to you as well. Alright, I guess. So sorry, my the icon I kept there is probably hiding. Alright, I guess we'll not be using it. We'll just stop here. I wanted to see if we can add an image, but the icon is blocking my button there, so we'll just use it like this. Alright, so we have it like this. Oh, let me show you something. You can just come online. There's really a great site to get quality images called splash.com. So I'll just search for worship. Okay, let me just worship Jesus. Anything that gives me an image like this should do. So I'll just tap on download. As you can see, it's downloading, and this is HD image. As you're seeing, it's 800 kilobytes. I'll come here. I should see it in recent now. Yep, my theory should work. Alright, see it's here, as you can see. So I'll just extend it a lot. So I'll send it to the back. I'll reduce the opacity. Ensure that you are still on the layer. I'll reduce the opacity very down. Okay, let's leave it at 15. Yes. Alright, then we'll now save the image, and then we are done. And that's all for this particular class. This is just to help you be creative. Design is really simple and at the same time tough. It's simple in the sense that if you understand the principle of simplicity, you can come up with something simple in short time. It's tough if you want to do a lot of manipulation. Alright, so I'm gonna have it here.